Hey everybody, today we have the Orange Man Bad game. Orange Man Bad board game, if you're on the left. And if you're on the right, we have the I'm back and you're fired, Joe. Trump for president, the game. I meant Trump, the game. The second edition of the game. The game. From Parker Brothers. Say what you want about Trump. Whether you like him, whether you're on the Orange Man Bad lefty side. Oh, and by the way, when he made this game, I believe he was a Democrat at the time he made this game. So now he switched side to the right side. As you can see, he's on the left here. But then he switched to the right to become president. He ran for president a couple times as a Democrat. Y'all didn't want him as a Democrat to be y'all's president nominee. He kept dropping out because y'all wouldn't want him. He ran as Republican and we wanted him because he's smart and he wanted to make America great again. And he became the president. Yeah. Anyway, say what you want about him. If you're on the leftist Army Man Bad side or the right, he's been the best president ever. This video may be controversial and stuff on the grounds that he's getting like indicted. Pardon my thing, but I think they're trumped up charges against Trump. They're a bunch of politically motivated charges. The Democrats are trying to cheat, in my opinion, by making it where he won't be able to be on the ballot in certain states, or if he gets completely indicted and whatnot, he'll get thrown out where he can't be the nominee. Personally, I'm going to vote for Vivek Ramaswamy, so that's who my Republican nominee candidate is. But say what you want about him. Here's some of his accomplishments. He's wrote a lot of books. He's the only president I know who's got his image on not one, not two, but three board games. He's got it on the original Trump. Then he has it on this second revamped edition Trump. And he has it on the Apprentice game. He's also the only president I know, or person who's ever ran for president that I know of. I could be wrong. Comment down below if I'm wrong. Okay. That invented his own game. See, this was invented by him. He's also the only president or he's the only president or a person that was running for president that I know that had their own TV show, The Apprentice. I mean, I believe climate hoax guy who lied about inventing the internet, by the way. I know he has like his own television station. Oh yeah, he's also the only president person who's ever run for president that I know of that owns their own social media network too. So and he's the only president really that has his own little place that he could literally. I mean, he doesn't need the White House. He has Mar-a-Lago and all kinds of other stuff. Anyway, all kinds of other real estate stuff. He's also the only president or person who became president who lost money every year while he was in office instead of gained money, and is still losing money, unlike gaining money. Anyways, so I could be wrong. If y'all know any other things about all those other presidents that invented a board game or that have their image, and I'm not including like American president type games that are trivia games or whatever that have pictures of like Lincoln or Abraham, or Washington or whatever of that nature. Plus, Trump's got his own money. $10 million Trump dollars. These would be perfect for whoever is campaigning for Trump at the election polls and stuff, to just be like, vote Trump, vote Trump. You know what? If he gets the nominee and he's actually up for president, I might just actually use one of his games, because I have several of them, copies, by the way, of the game, of the Trump game. I might literally just... This one hasn't even been... Oh, my Lord. They didn't even... Okay. In the game, you have the office building, the island resort, the casino, the golf course, the luxury residence. You have those and stuff, right? You start off with a certain amount of money, right? These are... You're supposed to push these into these. But the person didn't even do that yet. What in the world? The person didn't do anything to that game. And look at all these Trump cards. Give them out. For, you know, if someone was running for, if somebody was actually, golly, all this money for Trump. And wouldn't it be cool to get, like, some of this money signed, get, like, some of this money actually signed by us or something? That would be kind of cool. I think it would be cool. Well, maybe not the money, but, I mean, like, get the actual Trump board game box signed by Donald Trump. That would be, like, freaking awesome. Get blasted. All this money's like all over the place. What in the world? There's like millions of dollars. There's enough money here to not even... If this money was real, if this money was real, it'd still not be enough to even come close to taking out our national debt. Because so many people have got us in so much debt, it ain't even funny. Oh my gosh. So anyway, first I got the money separated. Now what you're supposed to do is each one of these you're supposed to do that with. Can't believe they didn't even get around to it. And each one of these, I believe, starts over like $50 million or something in it. I'll check the rules in a minute. Anyway, it's a fun game. I like it. It's a good negotiation game. It's a good make your own deals game. It's good kind of bluffing sort of game. It's a good money making game. It's kind of a simpler version of I guess Monopoly or whatever, sort of. And it seems to be missing a territory, but it could be wrong. I only have 7. it says, do you have what it takes to be the next Trump and win the election? Like, play your cards right to amass the most cash. You can try playing it conservative, which is what he's trying right now. You know, because he's running for a president as a conservative. Anyway, to yield rich returns or maybe aggressive deals are more your style. Do whatever it takes to turn $500 million seed money into billions. Bid against your opponents to buy big ticket properties like the Island Resort, luxury residence, or you can use your trump cards to strike profitable deals. Think another player would pay $50 million for one of your cards? Go for it. After all, the properties have been bought and all the deals have been made. Players count the cash. The player with the most money wins. Okay, so I am supposed to have 7 property covers with boxes, but apparently I'm missing one, maybe. Yes, I am missing one. That kind of sucks, to be missing cards. Missing pieces. Missing pieces suck. So in this game, we are missing one of the resorts, I think. Unless I accidentally put 2 of them together, which I don't think that's what happened. Nope. Don't think that's what happened, but that could possibly have happened. And that would be on me if I'm checking them all twice. Gonna see which one's naughty or nice. So we have hotel. Damn it. We have hotel. We have casino. We have luxury residence. We have the office building. We have the island resort. We have the international golf course. And somehow my copy is missing. It's also missing one of the T figures, but it's missing the sports complex little cover for the game. Anyway, you have various different cards like the Donald card, these Island Resort cards. These are great cards. You got the You're Fired Joe Biden card, or You're Fired Hillary Clinton card. You got the Trump gets back donations of money from his political campaign committee cards. You got You're Fired, all these other Republican nominees. They're trying to run for president. You got him going to, the islands, the offices, the sports complexes. He's backed by the sports teams and Trump and different things. You got taxes because everybody has to pay taxes. You got casinos, hotels, luxury restaurant, international golf clubs. A lot of these are you have to own it and something else. You have to own like 2 different businesses. So how the game plays is each person gets 500. Let's just read it. Trump's very own words. How the game is played. The game is great. It's the greatest board game ever. We're gonna make board games great again. We're Trump the game. Okay, so I've already set it up. It says each player gets $500 million in cash, 2 $100 million, 4 $50 million, and 10 $10 million bills. Each property starts off with whatever it says on here. Different ones start off with different amounts of money, so that's how that works. So different properties start off with different amount of monies, and each person has 500 million plus 7 cards, I believe. Yeah, each person gets 7 cards in their hand, 7 of the trump cards in your hand, and what you do on your turn is there's 2 steps. The first stage is rolling around the dice, and then the next phase is the bidding phase, the dealing phase. So basically, in this gameplay, what you do is roll the dice and move your pawn clockwise around the game board. Play a card from your hand, or offer to sell 1 card from your hand. And every turn, here's what you do on your turn: draw, roll, do what the roll says. So whatever that says. And then you have other cards in your hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So plus a true one. So 1, 2. So I should have 8. So now what I can do is I can't really do anything, but I can play the card. I can play the card, or it says I can play the card, or I can try to sell one of these cards in my hand. Say I know someone owns an International Golf Club, so I could sell this to him for say 30 million, and he likes it. Cool, and that's it. So that's what you can do on your turn. The next thing you do on your turn, besides those things, are so you can try to sell a card to a player. Simple enough. So that's the first stage, the first round, and you keep doing that round. You keep going around and around until all the properties are bought up. Now, sometimes how the properties get bought, though, I'm skipping a part. It says sell one owned property or draw a trump card. When you land on these spots, an auction goes up. Okay, so you put, say, the auction up. Each player bids until everybody passes up. Now, during that time, you can play cards. For example, some of these Trump backshoe type cards right here, you can play those cards to add extra money to the thing. Also, you can play these your fired cards to fire someone out of the race. The election race. I mean, the bidding race. So that's how that works. After all these properties slowly get bid up and belong to different players. Okay, say that earlier. Say the different players. They have them. In my particular game, I'm missing a T, so I only have 3 players. So let's just do something like that. Okay. Now what you do is you put this board up because you no longer need this game, and you no longer need the board, and now all you have is money. All you have is money. Everybody has a bunch of money. And each residence here will have money because you put money at the beginning of it, and every time you landed on it, you put more money in it. and that money comes from the bank, not from you, not from other players. No, it doesn't work like that. So now everybody has like a handful of cards, whatever, okay, so what y'all do is you take your cards and you can't really use the Trump backshoe cards. So what you do is you either use the cards or you try to buy other properties from people, and you make little wheels and deals and trades and whatnot, and that's the game. I just explained the game. I'm not actually kind of showing y'all how to do all that. I'm just over here explaining the game. Here, if you want to read the rules, screenshot it, pause it, whatever. I'll do page. If I can find it. Got like a little note from Trump. Okay, there it is. So there's page 1 is Trump's amazing face that he posts on everything. Page number 2. Then we got here page number 3 and 4. So y'all can pause it and screenshot it, whatever. You got game set up there, gameplay there, the game board spaces in the Trump cards there, the different locations. Location. I suppose theoretically that if you wanted to, you could create new locations for these locations. Of course, you got the hotel, golf course, office building, Island Resort, the luxury residence, casino, and you're supposed to have a sports complex. Mine's missing the sports complex. Hey, here is page 5 and 6. It tells you about the different Trump cards. You got the profit cards, you got the tax cards, then you got buying and selling, or selling and buying property instead of buying and selling, it's selling and buying. You also got these amazing Trump temps all throughout the rules. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the game. It folds weird. the rule book folds weird. Anyway, that's the game. What else to say? That was a thorough unboxing review and talking stuff. So, are y'all gonna vote for Trump? Or not? If not, what Republican on the nomination are you going to vote for? And also, I think the Democrats are going to pull someone else out besides Joe, regardless of who wins the nomination, because every Republican on that ballot every Republican on the nomination trying to become president can beat Joe. So they're going to pull someone else out. Anyway, like they're going to, if it's Ron DeSantis, they're going to pull out Newsom. If it's the girl, they're going to pull out Hillary. If it's the new guy, they're going to pull out JFK Jr. Trump, they're also going to probably pull out RFK Jr. RFK, not JFK, RFK Jr. There's like, if it's Christie, they'll probably pull out someone else. You know what I'm getting at. If it's the black guy, they're going to probably try to put in the black woman. If it's the girl, maybe. I'm just saying. If Trump wins, again, Joe's out. But no matter who wins the nominee, Joe's out, and they're going to put someone else in. That's just how I feel. Anyway, remember, God's good all the time. All the time, God's good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Jesus loves you. Jesus God. Jesus Lord. Jesus King. Jesus rule everything. And have a great, wonderful day. Trump for President 2020. 4. Trump for President, the game. The board game. That would be cool. Trump, he should come up with the presidential game. Like, he should come up with his own election game. I mean, he has this real estate game, but now he's been in election politics, so he should come up with a politic game. I think that would be amazing and cool. What do you think? Comment down below. What do you think? Because this is like, it's fun, it's fast, it's not got a whole bunch of. I mean, the thinking, the thinking and strategy in this game really come out in the negotiating deal phase. That's the best phase. I like the negotiation deal phase. I think more games. I think a lot of games that started getting people to do negotiations and deals. I think this was like one of the first games to have that implemented idea in it. And stuff like that concept. Well, a lot of games don't. They have it now in a bunch of games where you got to make deals and negotiating and stuff. I think this is one of the first mainline, streamlined game that got put that kind of in it. I could be wrong. Comment down below. If I'm wrong, do not mind. It takes brains to make millions. It takes Trump to make billions. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, the unboxing, the review, the political rant, whatnot. Oh, and make sure you go see my previous video where I did this really cool game. Oh yeah, I've done a fairly good amount of political games lately. I did this one. Go check it out. Hail to the Chief. I got an Oval Office game which I got to unbox. Because it's election year, you gotta do you gotta do politics games, right? You don't have to, but it's fun. I did this one, which I had fun doing this one. This one was a fun game. Fun to unbox, fun to do the game about. All around fun. This will be a fun game. But, I might take it to a con and play it because it's just freaking awesome fun. Anyway, remember to have a great day this Sunday and comment down below. I got a couple of these games. Later. On the thing later. I want y'all to prove me wrong about some stuff. So if y'all can, get in those comments and don't be negative about it. Be positive about trying to prove me wrong about stuff that I just said earlier, like the charges being trumped up or the or really the idea that he's the first presidential nominee person who ran for president that has a board game or invented a board game or some of the other stuff, because yeah. Also, if you really want a liberal, if you really want to offend a liberal, get them to block you or get them to unsubscribe to you or whatever. Show them this video. It probably will work. Because Orange Man bad! This video is going to get red flagged. If this video gets red flagged, that is going to be that's just wrong on YouTube's part. If this video gets shadow banned or red flagged or whatever, that's wrong on YouTube's part because I'm just literally unboxing a board game and saying good things about Trump and also saying bad things about Trump and liberals and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, he's arrogant, egotistical, uh, wants his name on everything and says he's the best about everything and says his stuff is the best about everything. Like, I bet you if Trump was holding the game, he'd be like, "This is the best board game ever." Well, I don't know why I'm sounding like Arnold Schwarzenegger when I'm trying to say that, but I can't do the Trump voice. I don't think. We are gonna make board games great again. I am Trump. This is the best board game ever was, ever will be, ever has been. Trump the game. Only equal to Apprentice the game. And my newest game, Trump for President the game. Go buy it in board game stores everywhere. Walmart, Target, your local hobby shop, everywhere. Wait, not in Target because they don't like me. Or my other latest game, just because the liberals have an agenda to put me in jail, I created Trump for Prison, the game. If you're conservative, buy the Trump for President one. If you're liberal, buy the Trump for President one. Either way, I make a money. Damn. Anyway, have a great day.